severe tropical cyclone Hayley reached Category 4 intensity in the past 12 hours or so, still sitting almost 300 k's to the northwest of Broome. We do expect this system to weaken back to a Category 3 system before likely reaching the coast later today. Now, a Category 3 system is still a severe tropical cyclone, so we do have the expectation of very destructive winds as well as heavy rainfall for that stretch of coast in the northern Kimberley.
And how long are you expecting these conditions to stick around for?
Well, the system will weaken quickly once it reaches the land. It needs warm oceans to feed into it to get its energy. So as soon as it's separated from those warm oceans, it will start to weaken. That means the system is likely to deteriorate from a cyclone intensity once it makes landfall, so likely tomorrow or the next day. But we are still likely to see some widespread rain and some gusty winds continuing through the middle part of this week. So it will unfortunately be a few days yet.
And so moving back over to the east, because obviously there's a lot of rain in Queensland at the moment, when are you expecting that to start to clear up?
So it's a very complex system that is impacting Queensland at the moment. We are still expecting heavy falls today for parts of the northwest and for parts of the north tropical coast. It will take a couple of days before we do expect to see things starting to ease back, and even then we're likely to see those widespread flooding conditions ongoing. But the monsoon low that's sitting over northwestern Queensland that's driving a lot of this heavy rainfall, that is supposed to gradually weaken off in the next 24 to 48 hours. We will still see widespread rain continuing through the middle and later part of the week, but the intensity of those top rainfall totals should hopefully start to come down somewhat.
And are there any further systems that you're concerned about approaching this area?
Look, these are the main ones at the moment and certainly are likely to have those long-lasting impacts, as we said. So once this monsoonal low does weaken and ease off, we are still likely to see some monsoonal conditions impacting parts of northern Australia, but exactly which areas are going to be hit by the highest rainfall totals remains to be seen. At this point in time, though, our focus is really just on that flooding situation in Queensland and that tropical cyclone approaching the northwest of the country.
Plenty going on up in the north. If people want to get more information, where can they find out a little bit more about these warnings that are in place?
Yeah, so you can always find the latest warnings at bom.gov.au. Those warnings are updated regularly, and that includes the tropical cyclone track maps, as well as severe weather warnings for heavy rain that are ongoing for Queensland and the flood warnings there. So check out our website or check out the app as well. You can access the warnings there too.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Miriam, for joining us.